out the wrap. If you want, and did you see my email about just mentioning it?
Sheets?
No. 5 so far. 17 I can throw out of the 5.
Well, we're meeting afterwards, right? We're gonna meet afterwards?
She can't. I can for a few, but.
Yeah, I'm not going, what's his name? I said, I'm gonna send him a check. I'm not going.
Because it's the bigger space.
I don't have a laptop, so I can't even help this. Yeah, I didn't go home. You like that place?
No, but it's a bigger space.
Yeah. Mexican radio.
So John Solomon.
Yes.
Ceremony resolution for.
Schenectady Little League. Yeah, look at this, I got that.
There you go.
Just could have stayed home.
Still good. So these are the ones I got. That's who you signed that on. It's because we have a new chairman. We have a new chairman for class. I'm sure it does, right?
I think.
Just to make sure it does. Yes. Yes. From 5 all the way to 13.
15 seconds left.
5 to 13 executive session.
Exactly how long it takes.
Still on vacation. Unless there's like a mop in the hallway. A bit like.
Okay. I'm not going to call the finance committee to order yet. We have a presentation to start. And he doesn't have things solidified yet, but I thought it might be a good time for Mr. Harvey to come to the council and just tell us what he has, what his thoughts are. So certainly the council or operation council chew on those thoughts for a while and come together with a solution to an already well-established plan. So Mr. Harvey, if you want to come up here and so the camera can see you.
Oh, no, not the camera. I have to get my costume. Here.
I hope it's not a poor shot.
Is this the spot?
Yes, that's the spot.
All right. Hi, everybody. Make this quick. Lisa tells me 10 minutes is max. A little while ago, a newspaper reporter interviewed me. Other people were in the streets, and then the TV crew from 10 interviewed me, and I got to thinking about how do we clean the whole city. And it came to me that we have a lot of community service being done in this community towards nonprofits. But why not have the community service towards the whole city? The people who get community service have committed some kind of offense within the city. That's why it goes to city courts. Why not have them help clean up the city as long as they committed their offense in the city? So that's the basic core of the plan. Of course, it calls for the city court judges to buy into the idea. And it calls for businesses and other people to also buy in. Because we want to ensure that all stores that issue the litter, every place that sells candy, food, they are actually issuing wrappings that end up in the street. They can contribute. Because we'll need some fun. We'll need more waste baskets. We'll need signage, beginning of major roads, near convenience stores, near other places. The youth, you can't give them a ticket. And the police department has got this revised citation system, which is great. But you can't hand it to a kid. But maybe you can give him a verbal warning, or if he sees him do something right, he can hand him a voucher from Stewart for a nice positive. I suggested that the police get blocks of overtime, 2, 3, 4 hours at a time. Officers that want to volunteer will be just a perpetrator. They'll go around and issue citations, if they see it overflowing overflowing, waste cans and sewers, dumpsters that are overflowing, that's a citation, I think. I don't know, Carl, you know?
Dumpster overflowing, yeah, that'd be a citation, I don't know exactly what section on top.
Yeah, but an officer can issue the ticket. Or does a code enforcer have to issue that ticket?
Off the top of my head, I'm not sure.
I mean, just some different ideas as to how we can get everybody in the mix. You know, the big corporations that want Schenectady better, they'll do some fun for us. I can't say anything else that really fits the picture of the summer. Okay, questions?
So the 10,000 foot view right now, right? So as a start, which is why, you know, I asked Mr. Harvey to come in, so we could take components of that and drill down to the first. Think about how it's adaptable. There's more conversations to be had. Questions?
Yes, I have a question. In terms of this, have you thought about, you know, the community engagement piece of it in terms of public education? I understand that, you know, the police are doing about tickets, but the part in terms of like encouraging people as opposed to.
We had, that's probably page 2 or 3, their prevention. Media campaign, talk to Buzz Media Solution, they're willing to run some promos. Kinds of things that the school hands out to the kids, that could be part of public education. Hey, you can even rent a billboard, a billboard poster. $1,000 a month,
But yeah,
one billboard on the cross
$2,800 for about 6.
How much?
$2,800. That's not putting it up. That's not the graphic. That's
Just the rent thing.
There it is.
So unless we have some big funds, we can't do that. Do smaller, but signs, what do signs cost? What do street signs cost? Imagine they're a few $100s a piece. It's neat fun. But people coming into the casino, people coming up Erie Boulevard, let them know that their car's a target. Now, the smart city thing, which Mayor McCarthy's doing a lot of, how about connecting video surveillance that we already have, identifying the license plate of the car, sending a ticket to the person who owns the car, because that person is responsible for the litter, even though he didn't throw it out. It's his car. Don't they apply, huh?
Yeah. It's like the stop thing.
I mean, you can cite the car, right?
For something like littering, you gotta cite the person who's actually committing the act.
Oh, you do. Well, maybe we can think of something creative as to how the car got involved. We have smart cars now, who knows? They open the windows automatically. Hey, here's a chance to throw out the litter. Yeah, a lot of public involvement, sure. Get kids involved.
well, there's a 5-page document, although I have, Mr. Hart did explain that he made it type very basic. Read through.
This is by senior citizen like
There's
myself.
So he didn't want it to feel too daunting, but there's a 5-page document that has gone out. Right here. That would be right. That's right here.
3 legs, prevention, enforcement, and cleaning. We gotta start something good, at least clean up. But once we've cleaned up, how do we keep it?
So offer for your consideration and thought, and go forward from here.
Sure. See what you think. I mean, we have a few creative
Your
ones
idea
here.
about petitioning the courts, Bob, how are you going to try to work that in?
Well, if anybody's got a connection to Justice Caruso, he's the supervisor. They want to talk to him about how we can encourage judges to do community service with specific assignments, as opposed to think now they tell the person, go out and find a nonprofit, go to the Center for Community Justice and find, help work with them on finding a nonprofit. Let's make it easy. Center for Community Justice is willing to work with community service clients doing litter picking. Vale Cemetery is willing to provide supplies if we can get funding. Pam Bruckner says that she can supervise these. She has no problem certifying that the litter is actually done. That impressed me. If we can get the courts to do it, then we got a leg getting this done. think it's been done before. Individual groups and neighborhoods have done this or that for one day or a weekend. It's meaningless.
Well, I'd also recommend probation directly because the graffiti program I work through youth
Yeah.
probation.
Right.
They have to put in a certain number of community service hours, and the probation officers actually really have a difficult time finding places. So I don't know if that equates to adult probation or not, but I know that youth probation needs more activities also. So I'm sure that that's an option as
Yeah,
well.
there are other areas that people can serve. If they want to repair the damage they did, this is a nice way for alternative.
Any other questions, thoughts?
Just one question. I don't see about Mount Pleasant here.
If you see the sentence that says the other communities are still canvassing, yes. Yes, somebody wanted to say all the green streets, but I wouldn't say.
No. Okay.
No, they're still canvassing them. Remember, they're waiting for their next monthly meeting. That's why I only had 4 neighbors stated. Those 4 have sent me messages saying, these are the hot litter zones.
All right.
Right, well, thank you for
Okay.
your work thus far, and we look forward to
I thank Dr. McAvoy and Vince Riggi, who I was in conversation with as part of developing. So, a few other people. Listen, a lot of people give me a police chief and his assistant chief, very much full of ideas. Okay? Thank you.
thank you.
Very good.
Okay.
Perfect.
I am going to call the Finance Committee to order. And our first item this evening is 2017 budget reallocation. And Commissioner Ferrari. So you. Yeah.
Madam President, Mayor, Council, as you remember, in May of 2017, the City of Schenectady and the Schenectady Firefighters Union had a labor agreement, and that was passed 2017-139. And within that agreement, it contained retroactive payments that go back to 2015, 16, and 17. We are making these payments, and we're coming to the council to ask for appropriation using our unassigned fund balance to appropriate the cost of retroactive payments. This will also include FICA and retirement payments. And to make the retirement payment for 2017 over.
This is just about right with projected
Correct.
questions.
You got a back copy. You see it?
No, I actually can read that.
I have the same one as yours. I'm like, I'm having a hard time, but I
No, I'm
know the
good. I'm
numbers,
good.
so.
Good.
Any questions?
Make a motion.
Okay.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Good, thank you. Thanks for the great news. Okay. Next up, we have, oh, that's it. All one item. Look at that. Anything else come before the Finance Committee?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Call to order Health and Recreation. We have 2 agenda items. We just added one today. First item on the agenda is a ceremonial resolution to recognize August 5th as National Disc Golf Day. Pretty self-explanatory. That actually is it is a national day, and that's being recognized. You can Google it. And, so what I'd like to do is present a ceremonial resolution, and the disc golf group that Bob Hopkins involved with would come and actually accept the resolution.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the second item on the agenda would be a ceremonial resolution for Schenectady Little League. Mr. Palomeni.
Schenectady Little League won the District 12 championship, so that was excellent, and just like to recognize them.
Any questions?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
How they do with the
The next round.
They lost, but the 10 and 11-year-olds, that's different. They're the 11, 12-year-olds. The 10 and 11-year-olds last night just won District 12, and they're going for.
Yes.
And just one announcement that this Saturday, July 22nd, Goose Hill will be having their Family Fun Day at Simon's Park from 12 to 3 p.m. To the public, everyone's invited to come. It's always a lot of fun. So, encourage folks to come. Bring all your friends. Is there anything else to come before health and recreation?
Second,
All those in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned. Thank you.
call to order public safety. And one item on the agenda is a ceremonial resolution recognizing the Mount Pleasant Beautification Organization for their work in Mount Pleasant, trying to make Mount Pleasant a better place for its citizens.
This is the same group that did Michigan Avenue?
Yes.
Or, yeah, I said to you, who did that? It looks really beautiful.
Yeah, this is the same group that did a fantastic job on Michigan Avenue Island.
It really looks beautiful.
Flowers are doing and getting better, but it's fitting that you recognize them. Yeah.
Happy to move it.
Can I get a second? Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Any other business for public safety?
Move to adjourn.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
All right, who is up here? Me.
Oh.
City Development Planning, come to order. We have a permit for the salon on 164 Lafayette Street. So you're taking that, or Chris?
Yeah, this is a standard application for a sign hangs in the city right of way. Paperwork approves in the packet. This is their consideration.
Any questions or concerns? Need a motion?
Oh, I just wanted to be clear, is it 162 Lafayette? That's what the legislative form says. That our agenda says 164.
Oh.
I just want to clarify which number I addressed to make sure.
Blame it on the guy that's leaving.
Make sure that's the right.
Can't blame it on
information.
Chuck.
I believe it's 162. That's clarified.
The drawing says 162.
Okay. And the permit, so, okay.
All right, so let it be corrected to 162? Yeah, because the permit says the same thing.
I
Okay.
think it's just maybe a typo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll move it.
I'll move it.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'll second it.
All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. All right, support of the grant application for the Lightning Rail Bridges, Mr.
Thank you. No, any of you were telling, had the opportunity to see Kristen Diaz's proposal. She's part of a group that's looking to take bridges in the city and light them in a more interactive way so that the lights might vary based on the trains going over. Potential to put some signage with the LEDs or lighting and to make generally more interactive. And this is asking for a resolution in support. We're going to do a application for government program consolidated funding. This is a public art project.
Question, Mr. Porterfield?
When would this grant application go in? Did we just complete a round? Was it just a round that was completed?
Coming up, this one, the deadline is the end of this month.
Oh.
So for the council to have it, I guess the resolution is acted. It's Friday is the date, exact date for the actual application.
Be any matched by the city?
There's no commitment by the city. This being just a resolution in support of the concept.
All right, any other questions? Moved by Mr. Motivaren, second by Ms. Porterfield. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Zoning change request, Maxim Road.
Public hearing on Monday.
Public hearing on
First
Monday.
folder.
That's what we're calling for, PH. That change here.
So,
Second by Ms.
You don't,
Porterfield. No,
it's
but
not
no vote on that.
it's just a reminder.
Right, no vote on that. Item number 4, the final review of ceremonial street naming of Hamilton Street to the Reverend Rouse. And where are we with this?
We had a public hearing.
Right.
We had, I think, 4 or 5 people in favor. They submitted more than enough
Names.
names.
Do we have any tentative date or anything scheduled for them to be doing this, or nothing
No,
like
not
that
yet.
yet? Just moving on this piece here, then we can work on that afterwards, correct?
Yeah.
Makes sense. All right,
Second.
Mr. Porterfield, second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, I think the final items here will probably be an executive session. Am I correct? Anything else to come in the open session of city development?
Just one item, regards to permit fee waiver. We had a little chat this afternoon. Karen did receive you want to?
I have a neighbor that actually paid fees to replace his deck. I told him there was no fees, and I went and took a picture of the permit sign. He was charged a fee, so he wasn't supposed to be charged a fee. And I guess there's some interpretation difference between what we passed and what's going on downstairs. So we just want to get it clarified. I said there was no fee. I think there's been fees been charged. He waited till July 1st to get his permit, so we didn't have to pay a fee.
Please send me the address, we'll follow up.
Okay.
We just want to clear, because when we originally passed it, it was permit fee, cost of work, and also applications. Both are being waived at the same time. And not one versus the other. So there's something that was not originally in the resolution was passed. Do we have to do something else?
I think what we had originally was comprehensive, but you told me this afternoon about the situation, started with, that you'll have the information tomorrow morning to make whatever appropriate changes to make.
Thank you.
Which would include a refund to whatever individuals paid those fees, correct? Correct?
Sure.
All right,
Okay.
that's what we wanted to hear. All right, very good.
All right,
Thank you very much. All right, nothing else to become in the public session here, so I need a motion to go into executive session, discuss items 5 to 13. And second by Mr. Motivaren, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you, we're going to executive session. Thank you. We're all flashing. How come the lights don't go out?